imagine with me for a moment that you learn of a man deep inside a well, barely wide enough for him to fit inside, and it's just filled with muck. He struggles to avoid sinking deeper and deeper into that muck, but it only worsens the situation. So then you look down into the well and you realize that he is a faithful prophet of Jehovah. You know that it is not right that he was left there for dead. But powerful men want him to be dead. Still, you cannot ignore his cries for help. What would you do? Well, this was the decision that Ebed-Melech had to face. So what did he do? And what can we learn from his example? Well, let's turn to the account in Jeremiah 38, 7 through 10. That's Jeremiah 38, 7 through 10. It says, Ebed-Melech, the Ethiopian, a eunuch in the king's house, heard that they had put Jeremiah into the cistern. Now the king was sitting in the gate of Benjamin. So Ebed-Melech went out of the king's house and spoke to the king, saying, "Oh, my lord the king, what these men have done to Jeremiah the prophet is evil. They have thrown him into the cistern, and he will die there because of the famine, for there is no bread left in the city." Then the king commanded Ebed-Melech, the Ethiopian, "Take 30 men with you from here and pull Jeremiah the prophet up out of the cistern before he dies." So Ebed-Melech showed great courage by standing up for what was right, even when the people around him were doing what was bad. He knew that what was happening to Jeremiah was an injustice. Now we ourselves might face a similar situation today, whether at the workplace or school or another venue. What will we do? And how can we follow the example of Ebed-Melech? Well, if we pray for God's assistance and trust that he will help us in our time of need, we can be sure that Jehovah will empower us to accomplish whatever task is at hand. But is standing up to peer pressure really worth the strenuous effort it requires? Well, to find the answer to this question, let's once again consider the account of Ebed-Melech. So this time, we're going to look at Jeremiah 39, 15 through 18. So Jeremiah 39, 15 through 18. That says, "While Jeremiah was confined in the courtyard of the guard, the word of Jehovah came to him, saying, 'Go and tell Ebed-Melech the Ethiopian, this is what Jehovah of armies, the God of Israel, says. Here I am, fulfilling my words on this city for calamity, and not for good. And in that day you will see it happen. But I will rescue you in that day, declares Jehovah, and you will not be handed over to the men you fear. For I will surely provide you with an escape, and you will not fall by the sword. You will have your life as spoil, because you trusted in me, declares Jehovah." So Ebed-Melech was assured through Jeremiah by Jehovah that he would not die during the Babylonian siege, and that he would be furnished an escape. And because Ebed-Melech was faithful, he also has the great opportunity of being resurrected and living forever in a paradise earth. What a gift from Jehovah those things are. So, clearly, being fearless and standing up for what's right, and by doing so honoring Jehovah's servants, is well worth the effort it requires. So what's holding us back from making a stand for Jehovah and his servants? If Ebed-Melech could do it, why can't we? Let us make it our resolution to always be fearless and honor Jehovah's servants.